Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Sunday Night Primetime is off and running. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion out of the slot. Darts back to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. In a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Cook. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Dumps it off to his running back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A little tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First carry here for the Boston College rookie. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Loop. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 14. And the Giants
going to the ground again on first. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Quarterback with his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Gano ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Design run. Jackson keeping it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Short pass, Brian. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. You want to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
And up to Cook here out of his own lead. Keeps it moving. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut it to a row of points on the scoreboard. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down just inside the 25. This is our last play of the quarter. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Dark with a pistol. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Giants.
From the red zone on first. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Back to Smith. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the 2-yard line, it's third and goal. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And this is gonna end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal. They're passing on a field goal, Brock. They're gonna try to break this tie with a touchdown. Dart gonna go for it on fourth. Touchdown! The Giants take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing third and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Jackson now on third. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Lamar throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6. At the Giants' 20-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. First and 10 at the 13.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the in-and-out run back as he gets it just past the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Darts out of the shotgun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. He'll fire it deep back towards the middle. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. To throw, here's Dart. Got a man downfield, this is Neighbors. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut it to just a point before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into locker rooms now, all tied up. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
You could feel, even up at the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They'll run it with Cook. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This is Cook. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to a yard. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing it up here, Jackson. Here's a screen for Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Darks looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 10.
From the pistol, Smith. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in by his back Smith. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now go play action. Here's Darts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. On play action with Darts. Rolling left, buying some time. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's Darts. He's got it near the 8. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the move, headed right. This is brought in at the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the third. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 38. Giants 35.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Look at that power. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. We've reached the end of the 3rd on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flush out now to his left. He's got Andrews. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely. Throwing it away.
Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it off. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion. Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. The give now out of the shotgun. Here he goes again. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Gano ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come-up-and-stuff the run. You've got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those just like that. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Buys time, rolling right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Going deep down the near sideline. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now we're on the toss to Tracy. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he will take this. Cross, touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's loaded another one up. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. And we saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down throw for Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. Back to Flowers they go. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Lamar off to play fake. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Drawn up for it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the game stays at 11.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar back to throw. Forced out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Touchdown! Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. The touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on to the victory in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants.